Hello, it is I, the Great Taco, and I return again with another mock review. Now this one's a little different, mainly because I used mostly prefab parts on this one. Even Kiyata had a little more customness to her, I guess, than him, or than this one here. Now, this guy's name is Ukah, which actually derived from the Maori word for engineer, as that's what this character is, so without further ado, I may as well get on with it. So with the legs, I used on the Paraka leg piece, along with just the basic Metru leg, upper leg, and then just the Metru armor. It's extremely basic. Then just Mata feet. I think one of these is correct. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, it's simple, but it gets the job done. I actually used, instead of having the Metru brown pelvis here, I used the sand brown, or the dark tan one from Avok. So yeah, I actually really like that element of him. Gives him a little more variety in the browns here, less monotonous, I'd say. I actually used an Anika thigh armor piece and just ran a 4-long axle with a cap on it all the way through to this other side here, which is actually what's holding this in place, because this is only held on by one pin, so I would need something else to hold it in to keep it from like waggling around. So that's what that actually does to serve this. Actually, since I turn around, I may as well look at the back here. This Visrak foot does most of the covering up back here. It's pretty simple. Then I used a stud half pin to put the heart light on, which is just a 1x1 tile. And since we're up here, I may as well point out the elephant in the room. I maintained the gear function, but there's no gear function. So I feel like I should try to explain this. I took out the actual core gear function here because I didn't like it, or I don't like having actual full gear functions on mocks, especially with like this back here. I didn't think it would work too well, so I just stuck in a gear using a blue pin, and now his arms can stay up. Minecraft Steve. No, anyway, I use Matoro's Akaku for the head, or for the mask here. And it's a, not super impressive or anything. I just thought it would look good as like an oxidized different part of him, because he's a toe of iron, but he's kind of rusted, which is why it's all brown. And actually, I use a sand blue hand here because I don't want to have one sand blue piece on him. And these upper arms are actually completely custom. Obviously the lower arms, like legs or whatnot, are not, but upper arms are. We take it off really quick so I can show you. You use a Glatorian neck, and then you ran 5 long axle with a cap on the end all the way through. That way you get the kind of nice look to it. Kind of, I don't know. Also, yeah, he has red eyes, which I like. Then he has a fully articulated cannon on his back. I like this part as well. It's pretty cool, actually. It can shoot. It is just a basic Zamor launcher. I didn't put the little rubber bit through because I don't have any more of those. And, actually, you can swap them out for other kinds of cannons. So, first one here is this wave cannon, which is based off of the wave beam from Metroid. It kind of just goes on here, and there you go. You got a different gun. And it just gives him a different look too, because this one fits with this color scheme entirely. It has a little orange ball that I got from a Chima set. But this, it's purple and pink. I just like the way it looks more, honestly, but it's not what the character has by default. I also have a much smaller one, because those last two I showed you were a bit big. So I have this one, which goes in the same spot, and is a lot smaller. It definitely goes a lot better with like I don't know, it's easier to store because he can just kind of take it and put it on his back like this if he's not using it. But I don't think that's what the character would do. He would just kind of have it out at all times. But it's a lot smaller, much easier to pose due to the size. So, yeah. There's more, but I don't feel like showing them all because there's a lot. Or kind of a lot. So yeah, I mean, the only thing I really improve with him is the shoulder articulation because he's got like nothing. It's this or that. There's like nothing else. So we can't really do that much. Essentially just take one of the match sets and make him a little more detailed, and that's him. So yeah, I guess that's really it. Ciao.